We got very lucky today. I decided a little bit ago after practicing guitar in front of the ocean and working on a new tune and a regular tune that I was going to go get some food. So I went to Walmart in Oxnard. I think it's not Oxnard. 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 There it is. There it is. I was like, is it nerd or nard or how do I say it? Anyhow, I walked into Walmart and I found this protein shake, a 4-pack for $2 on clearance. I could not believe it. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, I'm totally buying that, dude. That's amazing. I can't believe that deal. So here we go. Cheers to eating right. Oh, that's good. Woo! That tastes way better than I expected. I also picked up some other stuff I'm going to be munching on, some pepper jack cheese. And I'm going to go in my cupboard and grab, nope, not that one. Grab my delicious sauce. Black Sheep 216. What up, player? Hey, I don't know who that is. Wait. I think I know who it is. I might know who it is, but give me the letter of your first name so I know who it is in person, because I know some people don't want, like, their names to be exposed on the internet and all that. I totally get it. But who is that? Oh, no. I'm not taking it. Should I take it? Hold on. No, I'm about to start that off. R. Why can I not think? Who did I cook food for has the first name of R? It's got to be somebody I know because they said play, and I'm always saying playa. It's got to be somebody I talk to regular. Who is that? Like, don't tell me your first name. Tell me the next two letters, because letters. Black Sheep, dude. I don't know if you just got on here, but I found a total steal at Walmart. Protein shakes for $2, a 4-pack of them for $2. I'm like, yes. Oh, I love pepper jack cheese. You know what else it's amazing with? Everything hummus. We'll get to the story here in just a little bit. Ooh, I'm so excited. Walmart is a prison. It's a prison of happiness. It brings me joy every time I shop there. Every time. Without fail. All right. I'll show you what is getting ate with the van life today. All right. I already had tuna fish this morning, and I try to only do 11 ounces per week so I don't get mercury poisoning. Actually, I had salmon and tuna fish, but you can still get mercury poisoning from the fish. So, got an apple. Ooh. I was going to do spinach as well, but it was running me over my budget. So, you keep buffering? Son of a gun. Is it buffering now? Hopefully it's not buffering. It stopped. I'm going to pray to sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus, will you make the buffering stop? How we doing? How we doing now? Is it better? Well, I'm going to make sure not to tell the story until the buffering goes away. How's it looking? Good now. All right, all right. What's the next two letters of your name so I know who this is? I mean, it's not really a big deal, but I feel like it's impersonable that I don't know who it is, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying. Who did I cook chicken for that got sick? Like, I remember it for some reason. I don't know why. It's driving me nuts, not figuring out who it is. The only person I can think of, I'm not going to say the name, but it's driving me crazy. All right, so there's only two of us tonight, and that's fine. I had just gotten out of New Mexico and had a crazy experience in New Mexico at the White Sands Desert. Can't do it, bro. You're going to show me the way up. Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. What's up, man? I know who it is. I know who it is. What's up, man? Okay, so Jacqueline Hale. Hello. Can I suggest a song? Sure. I can't play it while I'm telling the story because I have to connect my phone to the Spotify, and whenever somebody does a live feed, it connects your radio and your Bluetooth right to the vehicle, so it won't let me do it. All right, so we're gonna get into the story. So first, I saw what looked like. All right, I'll check that song out after I get done with the live feed. First, I was in the desert in Mexico, and what I swear was a ship in the night sky. And no, I don't party. We'll talk about that another time. I'll definitely post that. So I get into Texas, and I had this deeply profound metaphysical experience while driving real late at night. It could have been dehydration and lack of eating for sure. So my buddy's like, hey, you got to go to the river. No, not sardines. I had tuna fish today. Let me see if I can find the tuna fish I got from the dollar store. Dude, look, for $1, that is the best tuna fish you will ever eat. It's called spicy Thai chili. It is so good. And pink Alaskan salmon. All good for the skin. Makes your hair all nice and fluffy. Ooh. Okay, so back to the story. I'm talking to my buddy Zach on the phone. And he was like, yo, man, when I was younger, me and my buddies got drunk and jumped into the river walk and went swimming. And it's this huge, beautiful canal that's really old. It's got history in Texas dating back to this time. There's been famous movies that were made there, I believe, in the 50s and 60s. It's really a beautiful place in Texas. If you get a chance to go, I would highly recommend it. Now, be prepared for what you're going to see on the walk. And when you go down, make sure you don't get lost. It's real easy to get lost because every corner looks the same. And all the parking garages have the same exact parking garage sign. It's the same design, same color, same lettering, everything. So make sure wherever you're at, you GPS your point on your phone and send it to you. So I walk down these stairs, right? They're these iron stairs painted black. And I go to this concrete area, and it's got maroon and magenta flowers, and it's about 5 p.m. Everybody's out. You can hear people. They're not quite drunk yet. They're eating dinner, enjoying themselves, doing their thing. And I'm walking along the concrete. I look to the left. I see this beautiful seafoam deep green riverbed that's relatively clean. Every once in a while you see a piece of litter float by. It was absolutely amazing. And roll down the coast. Oh yeah, I can yeah, I can roll down the coast. No problem, man. Absolutely. So anyhow, I'm going down, and I take a right, and as I take a right, I look, and there's this gorgeous tile, what mosaic tile design on the wall, I believe it was. So I took a video that I'm using in my upcoming video I'm making for an acoustic song I made called Primitive Bliss. And you can see it. I use some of the shots from the river walk during the filming. It's absolutely just, it's, when you go there, it's really breathtaking and really pretty. So I'm walking around, and I'm walking, and it's pretty hot. I'm sweating like crazy. I'm seeing the locals go by. I see this gentleman. He was an Indian. He was sitting down. He was homeless. I'm like, "What's up, man?" And I felt like I was in the scene from The Matrix with Neo when he gets stuck in the subway, because I was like underneath this area. It was really pretty. But I keep walking, and I'm walking, and I'm just kind of contemplating and letting life just kind of experience itself through me, and then I'm experiencing life at the same time. So I'm going, and I'm calm, and I'm calm, and I got a bad hip, so it starts hurting a little bit. I got arthritis. I got to get a hip replacement, but that's, who cares. So I'm walking, and I start thinking about musicians. I don't know why. And there was a particular rock star I thought of. He died really young. He was a raging alcoholic. And I'm like, if that guy was here right now, what would he do? Everything that I had read about this guy. And I'm like, he would take a piss right in the middle of this beautiful area, because that was his personality. He had been arrested for it when he was in college, pissing in a library. And I imagine that's what he would do. So I just kind of snickered to myself and kept walking. I stop. I go, okay, this is enough. I'm going back. I had been sweating a while. I didn't have any water on me. I turn around. I'm going back. And from a distance, I see this one gentleman that I had passed when I first got on the trail. And he had this starry-eyed look, man. Like two black holes in the sky. I mean, he looked lost. And he was probably 23, 24. You could tell he was homeless. And he was just drifting, you know. And I get closer. I look to my right. I see this really cool tree. It was like spun and concave, like nature carved it for somebody to be able to see it there. The water glistens, the sun hits it. I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. I take a couple of photos, I take some video, and then I keep walking again. And I notice that my battery is at like 5%. I'm like, oh my God, dude, I need to be able to get back to my car, because everything kind of looked the same. So I shut my phone off. And I'm walking, I'm getting closer to this guy. And he's standing there, and he's like, completely still, and his legs are spread real wide apart. And I'm like, what the heck is he doing? And no sooner do I think that, and a stream of piss goes right in between his legs. And I'm like, no way. And first I thought, I'm like, he's possessed by the spirit of that rock star. That's exactly what's going on right here. Right now, this guy got possessed by the rock star I was thinking about, and then he just pissed in the middle of this beautiful river walk. And then I started laughing. I'm like, I can't believe I'm experiencing this right now. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. This guy just pulls his pants down and starts pissing in the middle of the river walk, in the middle of the evening. The whole world can see. And I look at him and I go, really? You're going to do that right there? Seriously? You're pissing in the middle of the walk? And I'm like, I just started laughing. I'm like, I just keep going. So I just, I look back, not at him pissing, but like I kind of like, I wanted to like know that he wasn't going to go crazy and just start pissing all over me and pissing all over my legs. So I just keep walking, and this jogger drives by. Jeez, I'm tired. This jogger jogs by, and I go, hey man, about a quarter mile up, you better be careful. You got a serial pisser. Went right in the middle of the walkway. So when you're walking, if you see a big puddle, it's not liquid, it's not water, it's a liquid, it's not water, it's human piss. Make sure you don't run through it. And the guy like blew it off like, it's the serial pisser putting it all over the sidewalk again. And I was like, dude, this is so weird. And I go up and I come to this area where I went down, and I go up and I'm like, none of this looks familiar. And I got lost for about a half hour. I'm walking around. I can't find where my vehicle is. I don't know where the parking garage is, because like I said, all the parking garages signs look identical, same lettering color. Like I said before, repeating myself, but so you get an idea. It was super frustrating. I turned my phone on and it says like 3% left. I'm like, oh my God, I got to figure out where I'm at. So I hit the GPS drop area. yeah, maybe. But hey, listen, I had to piss, but I wasn't going to just drop it in the middle of the walkway and chance getting arrested. I went to a bar. So I keep walking, and I get back to the garage. I get back to the parking garage. I go up, and I go to the floor I know I was supposed to go to. I get out. I look to my right, and my vehicle's not there. And I'm like, oh my God. Somebody just stole my house. And then I'm like, don't panic. You went on the wrong floor. So I go to the next floor up, floor number 4. And I get out and I look, and there's tons of cars and none of them are mine. And I'm like, fuck, where's my fucking car? And I'm like, wait a second. I got an idea. So I run over to the edge and I see this couple at the very bottom. I said, hey. I pull out my car keys. I hit my alarm. I hear beep, beep, beep. I'm like, okay, my vehicle's not stolen, but I don't know what floor it's on. And I yell to them. I'm like, can you point to me where the lights are flashing? They're like, directly above you, 2 floors down. I'm like, sweet, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I get on the elevator. I get in my vehicle. I hammer a bunch of milk because I'm completely out of it. And I'm like, I'm getting out of here. That was enough adrenaline for one day. I get on the highway and I make my way out of Texas to Arizona. And then I get to Arizona and I do my brakes. Now, if you go and look on the shorts feeds, for those of you who are still with me, you can check out where I did my brakes. It was the first time doing them. I was very proud of myself. I didn't do the whole brakes. My buddy Ray did the left front brake pad and showed me what I had to do. And then I went over and did the right front brake pad. And it was like one of the greatest days of my life when I did that. So go and check out that shorts feed. And anybody that has any questions about traveling, if you're thinking about doing the van life, whatever's going on, go ahead and ask right now. Because I need to eat. But I will answer any questions. Now, here's another little trick for the road life. If you need things to eat that are cheap, that are filling and nourishing, I highly... Oh my God. I almost spilled that all over my vehicle, all over my house. Hold on. Where is it? Please. I know I bought it. Dude, what the hell? I know it's in here. It's got to be in here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So one of the best things with hummus, because I don't eat bread, well, I eat 2 meals a week with bread, whether it be pizza or like a slice of bread, because bread's, I don't care what anybody says, bread is horrible for you. So if you go look at my videos from like a year ago, man, apples and peanut butter. Oh yeah, look, I got peanut butter right here. Right there, bro. Natural peanut butter. And got the apples. Where did the apples go? Well, you saw me just eating an apple. 216. Black sheep 216. Wait, it's just black sheep. That's right, yep. Lead hit! Woo! Lead hit's always going to get allowed. All right, because he's been with me since the beginning. He was with me, and I appreciate everybody. Don't get me wrong, but I'm hierarchical in nature in some regards, and Lead hit, we used to talk shit to each other when I was absolutely fucking miserable, working 3 fucking jobs, wanting to go crazy, and working at a gas station 3rd shift, training people during the day, working at a bingo hall at night, watching everybody profit off poor people. They're just looking for a dopamine hit. And the craziest part was the worst bingo hall. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Fuck that. I'm going to do it. So this guy became a priest. He came over from Ukraine, which I'm not saying America's the best, in my opinion. That's why everybody wants to come here. But this guy became a priest, bought a church, a very tiny section of the church, turned it into a gambling bingo hall, and then he brings over relatives and people he's friends with from another country to work for shit wages in the bingo hall, and then bought up the street to put the people that he brought over in the houses that he owned, that he made off the money from church. And it was the craziest business I've ever seen run in my life. I almost went nuts and flipped over a table, and went, "Not my father's house! How dare you gamble in my father's..." Because I was so pissed, man. I'm like, this guy is making triple the amount of money because he's playing off these people's addiction and feeding them fake hope. And I'm a man of reading the Bible, and I believe in religion and I believe in gods. But what this dude was doing was the sickest shit I ever saw in my fucking life. I was so mad, dude. I hated being there, but I had to make money. So I was just as guilty. That's the reality. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. So that's my rant. Anyhow, Pinewood Apartments. I remember Pinewood Apartments. I don't want to remember Pinewood Apartments because the most despicable human being I ever was in my entire life was at the Pinewood Apartments. That's the reality. Casino nights at... Oh, I know, right? It's crazy. All right, so I can't remember what I was going to say because I went off on my rant. Anyhow, I'm not going to do that again. That was wrong. I shouldn't be casting. What is it? Do not point out the plank in your brother's eye until you first pull. Do not point out the what in your brother's eye until you first pull the plank out of your own eye. Who knows that one? Because I can't think of it. Oh, I can't think of it. I don't think I've helped out and inspired a lot of people. Truthfully, everybody I know that is responsible and able to handle the stress of a 9 to 5, like they inspired me to do this, to be 100%, because dude, I tried. I've had over 80 jobs, and I'm just going to be 100% real right now. And like, I feel, I feel nervous saying this, but like, so I have, I have bipolar, I have mental illness, and I don't use that as a crutch. I've done like EMDR therapy. I take medication for it, stuff like that. And man, it's like the sense of shame I get from it. But so part of the reason I did the van life is because I didn't want to get Social Security disability, and I'm like, the only way I can handle and process the stress is by hit the light, is by working like part time. I can't work full time, man. I've tried so hard, dude. Like I said, in 25 years, I've had over 80 jobs, and I'm not going to quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to figure out my path. I have faith in God's plan, and I'm totally nervous like of the next year, because it's the culmination of like 14 years of creative endeavors and perseverance and trying to come up with something that could define me creatively and something I can monetize, something I can make some money off of. Best of the future to you too. Staying humble, staying honest. I am far from humble. I am an egomaniac, which is why I have not given up on having over 80 jobs and trying to do something creative for 14 years. Anyhow, so that's partly why I do the van life, is because one, I like moving around a lot. I can't sit still. Two, it enables me not to have to worry about getting fired from a job and having a lot of stress. You've been in a dark room for years. Well, what's going on, man? I mean, if you want to talk about it, if not, I get it because it's the internet. So anyhow, everybody that has the 9 to 5 has inspired me. People like my best friend Jim. I talk to him every day. You know, my buddy Jason. He's a powerful root of inspiration. All the guys I fought with when I was a competitive athlete. John Cook, rest in peace. He taught me everything I know about strength and conditioning, which is Jimmy L is still around and kicking. I just talked to him earlier today. I love that man to death. And everybody that has, I would say succeeded and not quit and been able to do the same thing for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years. I mean, I would love to be able to have the ability to do that, but I haven't found it yet. I haven't found my magic. Now, I had a job at a gym about 2 years ago, and it was booming, man. I had a lot of clients that we were building. The momentum was starting to be able to do a strength and conditioning class, and then the owners wanted more money. Typical, right? And that broke me. I'm like, I'm done training people. That's it. I'm done. I had tried to do the, what do you call it? What's silver sneakers? I signed up for that, and I was like, I'm going to take silver sneakers and elderly people through banded yoga and banded strength and conditioning exercises, because I figured that's a noble job. And that didn't pan out. Everywhere I went was like, no, no, no. I even started at the Medina Rec Center, which you can go fuck yourself. The guy who owns that, he fucking worked me for a day and never fucking paid me. And then when I asked him, hey, motherfucker, where's my money? And I didn't say it like that. I was very presentable. I said, "Excuse me, are you going to pay me for the day that I worked?" And he laughed at me, and I said, "Well, I'm glad you think that's funny, but I worked for a day, and how about you give me my money?" And so yeah, fuck you. So that's kind of what drove me back into the van life and to pursue my goals of trying to sell the movie I wrote. And I'd say the biggest inspiration I have to give to all this, like 100%, would be Dr. Alcorn. I don't know where he's at, and I don't know if he would ever see this, but that guy, when I went and signed up for Social Security Disability, um, he told him no. He was like, don't give him SSI. He's smart. He's capable. This was about 10 years ago before I went to college, um, and got inspired to write. And I, that I'll tell you about my college story another time. There was this, who cares? That's another story. But that was the craziest fucking winter of my life. I was living in a barn with no heat and going to college and working at a strip club in downtown Akron at nighttime, and then I had to go to college during the day, and I would have to study where it was fucking 20 degrees, 10 degrees at night. I'd be seeing my breath studying, and I would still fail the tests from studying. I mean, it was the craziest winter of my life. So I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, if it wasn't for that guy saying like, no, he's capable, I wouldn't be following my goal and my dream and my vision today. But oh, great news, hopefully. So one of the things that, and I tell people this not to get a pat on the back. One of the things I used to get a group of friends together and do was we get like food or like 99-cent double cheeseburgers when they were that price, which shows you how long I've been kind of doing it on and off. Like once every couple of months, it was hard to get a crew of people together to be able to do this. But we'd get food and we'd go down to downtown Cleveland and feed the homeless. And let me see, I gotta make sure this thing gets plugged in. Give me a second, everybody. Here we go. All right, come on. Black Sheep, when was the last time you were at Attilio's? I'm just curious because I want to see if that's you because I think that's who it is. I don't know for sure, but I think that's who it is. I hope it is. It's really good seeing you, man. I think about you a lot. Well, that's a lot. So Earl H. I've been listening to his his I can't say it. You know what I'm saying. But dude, it like brought me back to when we were all kids, dude. It was fucking it's so sick. So I'm looking forward to meeting that crew of people down here if I meet him. It's whatever cuz he's like the mystic. We were supposed to go hand out cheeseburgers on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ended up going. We were going to meet up. I can't remember what happened. I remember I either went by myself, but yeah, that Christmas I went. I really hope you're doing good, dude. It's really good to see you, man. Seriously, bro. So you would love what I experienced a couple nights ago in Ventura. There was this band playing. They were called One People. They were like a reggae. And dude, Sublime. Sublime's energy is purely a shadow of the well that's I flipped on you. That's 100% probably. I'm crazy. I've gotten a lot better. I've done EMDR therapy, and I apologize. I flipped on you. I was wrong. I'm sorry, man. I hope you forgive me. You know, I haven't had a Malillo spaz out like I used to all the time, and actually quite a while. I'm really happy about that too. I've worked really hard to not do that crap. So anyhow, I was in downtown Ventura, and they started playing Sublime, and bro, you should have saw the way this town lit up. Like everybody was singing it, dude. These skateboarders were like floating. Um, get that check if I can. You know, man, if it's God's will, in a year, I did tell myself I'm gonna go and ask for help, but I believe, dude. I fucking believe this is the year. You know, I'm technically 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? But this is the year, dude. I believe it. I believe that the screenplay I wrote, I'm going to be able to sell and or get a job doing something creative. I really believe it in my heart of hearts. So I had Chat GPT write me out a plan to follow it, and I've been following it to a T. But anyhow, so back to the homeless thing. So there's a position they have in downtown Ventura where these guys go around, they ride electric bikes around, and they clean up garbage, which is another thing I used to do. I go to the beach now pretty regular and pick up like litter and stuff. That's a lie, not regular, but like I did it a couple times. I did it a couple days ago one time. I'm going to do it regularly, probably every Sunday. And I walk up, start talking with this guy. I thought it was the employment agency. I was totally wrong. He's like, "We are hiring," and gives me the whole gambit. He goes, "I need your not portfolio. I need your resume." So I wrote my resume on jobs that I did that would help me to move forward. Do that at the same time. Yeah, man, for sure. That's yeah. I mean, yeah. But I told myself one more year. I told Jimmy L. I said 1 year I'm going to go talk to a lawyer again. Because like I said, dude, I tried 3 times and the doctor said he's okay. He's capable of it. So I don't know, man. Um, anyhow, so the job is you go around and you pick up garbage, you pick up a litter, you talk to the locals that are like on vacation or whatever, and you talk to the homeless if they're in front of a business, and you try to get them to not be like loitering in front of a business, blah, blah, blah. What I'm going to do straight up, I'm going to say, "Hey, man, I've got tuna fish and electrolyte packets. And if you just go over to that section and just start walking, I'll give them to you if you leave." That way I don't have to worry about them getting mad at me, trashing my car, kicking my fucking bike, yelling at me, or whatever. That's what I'm going to do. So that, I got an interview. I went through the recruiting process, I believe they call it. And then they're going to set me up with an interview, and then I'll find out what's going on. So that'll help with benefits and everything else. Now, I was in Florida probably 3 weeks ago, and I thought I found my job, man. I had been working for a company called Groom Transportation, and what I did was I went to the airport, picked people up, brought them back to the station, then drove them to their houses, right? We had responsibilities. We had to check the vehicle, make sure the vehicle was clean, make sure it's safe. You had to drive a certain mile per hour. You had to be kind and courteous with the customer, but at the same time, you had to like not talk when you're driving. So it was kind of a perfect job for me. I was super happy. I was making more money than I had ever made in my entire life. I was so fucking grateful, man. Right. And my mom's husband passed, and I was like, I got to be there for my mom because my sister's going through some stuff with mental health. So I drove to Florida from Arizona and still stayed with the same company. So I had health insurance, I had a life insurance policy, I was able to get my meds, I wasn't getting anything for free, and I was like really proud of myself. I'm like, finally, I'm 45 years old. It only took like 23 years, but I did it. I got a job and I'm responsible. And when I got there, it was $3 less an hour, and I take CBD oil for anxiety, and I have to. Otherwise, the doctors were trying to put me on pills for anxiety, and I'm like, that's not happening. And I had seen research with people with PTSD and all this different stuff that were taking CBD oil. That doctor that um, told me I didn't need Social Security. Oops, sorry, I feel like an idiot. That I didn't need Social Security disability. Um, yeah, unfortunately, family can be really tough. That's for sure. So uh, I relate to that feeling. Anyhow, so um, I go down to Florida. I take $3 less an hour. I'm making less money than I ever had. The thing that sucks about working for the Department of Transportation is if a company decides they want to be exempt from paying people OT, they can do that. And the government grants them that because it's the Department of Transportation. So I'm working 50 hours a week. I'm not getting overtime. And what these guys were doing is I'd work 50 hours one week, and the next week they would cut my hours down to 30. The tips in Florida were shit compared to the West Coast. And I was like, I can't believe this is happening. I, Scammers suck. I can't play the song now. I had said earlier, I didn't know if you were on, but my Bluetooth is connected to this, so I am unable to play songs at that time. Oh, no big deal. I didn't know. Honestly, I was like, I know I said it, but maybe he wasn't on there. Or maybe I said it earlier, because I wish I could play music when I was doing this. Like, I would do requests like a DJ. I'd have a fucking dance party. What time? Hey, can somebody tell me what time it is? I can't see without shutting off the live. And in California, if you're in certain areas after 11 p.m., the security comes up, and I gotta move. I've been staying in a parking garage. Anyhow, 10:52. All right, I gotta get out of here in a little bit, but I'm gonna stay on, keep driving, talking shit. I'm not gonna look at the phone when I'm doing, or the camera when I'm doing that. So, dude, I'm talking all over the goddamn place. So yeah, I find out about that job, and then I'll let you know where the progress is going with the screenplay. What they had me doing was they had me make a portfolio. Hey, you know what? For anybody that's subscribed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up some of the Ayla Vanel. Shout out to you and your family. Constance Leaf Harding. I'm sorry for your loss. That really sucks. And I don't know what to, I feel kind of not weird. Um, I love Vanel. Okay. So yeah, prayers for you and your family. I'm sorry for your loss. Uh, Loss sucks. I lost my coach 2 years ago, and that broke my fucking heart, man. Watching him die from cancer. But so yeah, prayers for you and your family for sure. People need to believe lies they have to be true. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? I got to fucking, yeah, 100%. My dad, Mike Hawk. Also prayers for Mike Hawk. All right, so anybody on here that prays, if you could pray for Mike Hawk and Constance Leaf Harding and um, her family and their condolences and their grief. I'll definitely keep you in my prayers 100%. I will remember that tonight for sure. So, um, so yeah, we'll find out what's going on with the job. I'll let you guys, everybody know. Oh, if you can, go to the community page. I've been writing poetry. I put that up there regular. Uh, been doing photographs lately and kind of like manipulating the way it looks to, you know, I'd say my, like, I don't want to say what my goal is because I guess art is subjective. So go and check out the pictures. If you like them, cool. If not, that's cool too. I'm still going to put them up. What was I? Also, I'm going to put up my portfolio. I would love everybody's opinion on what you think. If it seems professional or overconfident or cheesy or whatever, I'm going to put that on the community page. If you could, go ahead and post that in the comments below and let me know what's going on. Also, I've been talking for like 45 fucking minutes, and it's fucking. I'm like, I feel dumb. Read my name, Constance Leaf Harding. Oh, your names are trolls. Constance Leaf Harding. Constantly farting. Yes, you got me good, you fucker. Oh my god, I didn't even get it. Dude, I've had other people get me with those fucking things and they're so good. Hell yeah. Woo! Alright, I'll tell you some of my trolls. Seriously, I'm like a child when it comes to trolls. One of my favorite fucking trolls of all time. So I took my shirt off and flexed when I was super dehydrated, and I fucking went on Messenger and I put the picture up and it said flex pics. $5,000. And I said it. And dude, every fucking time I do that, like, it's guaranteed if you go and do this, some dude is going to get on there and try to play speak Espanol. I do not. I'm sorry. No inglés. No inglés. I'm just fucking with you, man. But seriously, I don't speak Spanish. All right. So you go on fucking Messenger, go to Facebook, not Facebook Messenger, Facebook Marketplace, and I would put flex pics, and I'd say flex pic for sale, $5,000. And there was always some fucking dude that would be like, this is so inappropriate. Da 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 da. And I'm like, whoo, reel them in. And I'd be like, what do you mean, fatty? And all the women every time would start fucking with the dude hardcore, like, shut up, you Karen. I was like, dude, this is the best. Like, people are trolling on top of my troll. This is fucking awesome. One of my other favorite things to do is I'll go on Facebook for a troll and I'll be like, I just want to apologize for all the times that I've trolled people. Number one, it is not funny to go on Facebook Marketplace with a picture of gold and say that you have a pirate's treasure that you found for sale for $10,000. That is not funny. Two, I want to apologize for all the women and guys that I sent flex pics to because I thought their boyfriends or girlfriends were idiots and I did it to piss them off. Three, I want to apologize for all the times that I've went on Facebook making fun of people that are ugly and don't work out and are super fat. Four, I want to, and like, I'll like apologize. And then people, a few of my friends would be like, he's fucking trolling. And then other people are like, thank you for your apology. I'm like, yes. Listen, I'm addicted to that shit. Like, I get this sick fucking rush anytime I see like somebody put a post up, right? A couple days ago, some woman's like, I just want to say, and she's a friend of mine, and I'm like, she's like, it's totally inappropriate when you're at church and guys try to hit on you and da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. And it's also appropriate when women emotionally use guys and drag them along, you know, to get money or attention or likes or just to have the guy chase him around, get him his coffee, sit by him, and then bang all of his buddies. I'm like, yeah, that's okay too, right? And I'm like, troll. I'm so sick with that shit. I got to be careful, man, because sometimes I take the trolls too far. Like my one friend, Natalie, she's got really huge breasts, right? I mean, they are fucking gigantic. These cannons are the most monstrous cannons I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not trying to be a pig, but it's true. They're gigantic. And somebody put what time it is so I know if I got to get the hell out of here so I don't get security fucking with me. Anyhow, she put like something about like God's grace. I'm out in the sun on the beach, da da da. I'm like, yeah, get those. I said something about get the get. Oh yeah, unplug the jugs. She's like plugging into God, and I'm like, unplug the jugs. You can't do that shit. You know what I mean? You can't fucking say that stuff. She was pissed, and I'm like, that was disrespectful. I'm so sorry. That's why I have to have a straight pepper diet when it comes to trolling. Like, I cannot troll. It's so bad. Halloween. Let's go fishing. Like me? I appreciate the invite, but I'm not a fisherman. I like watching people fish off the piers. That's pretty cool. I remember when I was in Florida, somebody caught a shark, and I saw how he gutted it and what you got to do. You got to make sure to get the bladder out of the shark before it dies, because if you hit the bladder with a knife when you take it out, it like ruins the meat. It's the same way with deer, right? Like if you shoot a deer, you got to make sure to get the bladder out right away. Otherwise, their piss soaks their system, and it makes the meat taste real shitty, I guess. Good morning. You look great. Thank you. I was telling my buddy today, I'm like, hey man, you know what I identify as? And he goes, what's that? I say Sasquatch. I go, bro. I make some fire. It's got to be legal, bro. We got to do something that's not going to get us arrested. I've had too much of that crazy shit. Yeah, I'm hooked. Yeah, you got to come to Ventura though. I have no fucking intention of ever living in Ohio again, man. Once I traveled and got out of there and got away from like everything that was going on and everything that like I had done wrong, because that's essentially what it was. Like I had built this idea based on my behaviors that everybody treated me in accordance with the way I acted. And when I went to therapy, did EMDR therapy, got medicated, was working 3 fucking jobs a week, no matter how much I conformed, I still was stuck in Malo's a fucking whack job. I'm not fucking being friends with him. Fuck him. Blah blah blah. And I deserved it. I earned it, but I really had tried to be different, and it didn't work. And I left, and now I've been in Arizona. I lived in Arizona for 6 months, and I've been living in California, and I'm just being myself. And dude, so there's no fronts. There's no, like, I don't rage out like a crazy ape smacking my head against the wall anymore. And it's like, no fucking way, bro. No way. Nope. I don't want anything to do with none of those guys, man. I just want to go to church, right? Because it's fucking awesome out here. It's amazing. And live life and train and eat right and make videos and be creative and whatever. I would do like interview like homeless people to see what it's like, but I wouldn't want to make any money off that, because those people, Lead Belly does that. And yeah, come down here, man. We'll figure out something, like do some content ideas. I'm down with it, dude. Whatever. I'm down to try whatever, but I'm not doing anything that can get me killed. I'm done with that stuff, dude. I had nothing. The closest thing I do to things that are fucking crazy and getting me killed is swimming out in the Pacific with fucking great whites. That's it. That's where I draw the line. Which is fucking crazy. But crazy for me because, like, I seen one a couple days ago. It was a fucking shark, like a 3-footer. And all that fucker's got to do. Yeah, you let me know what the plan is on here, and I'll let you know what my schedule is, and we'll figure it out from there. Like, anytime I plan anything, I always go to ChatGPT after I tell that thing what the plan is, and then I follow it in accordance because it'll give you timelines, where you got to go, everything you got to do, how much money you need. That's kind of how I survive now. Like I have ChatGPT help me with everything I got to do as far as like saving money, where to go to get cheap gas, best places to Uber Eats, where I can find jobs, all that shit. But yeah, I'm down, man. Whatever. I'm down for whatever. As long as it doesn't get me in fucking trouble. Or any of us. Nobody in trouble, man. Fuck that shit. I've been arrested too many goddamn times. So, what was the story I was going to tell? I told the one about Texas. Told a couple other ones. Oh, yeah. Dude, what's going on with everybody else? Enough about me fucking talking. What's going on with everybody here? I mean, I'm down, dude. But if you fly out, dude, it's expensive if you do like a hotel. Cause I'm living in a van. It's like a Transit Connect, bro. That fucking thing. I don't even bring women in here, because they can't handle it. Hey, babe, want to go out or live in my car? I got a job and health insurance. I don't pay any rent. That means we're going to fine dining. Wendy's, the Baconator. Breakfast, Denny's. IHOP, all you can eat pancakes. Oh, dude, if anybody's by a Walmart, the next time you get a chance, try this sweet and sour habanero. They're $1. If you want to save money and be nutritious, go buy a fucking package of ahi tuna. It's $6, and you can eat the ahi tuna raw. Defrost it, let it sit under like hot water for like a couple minutes. Dude, you can, oh my God, with that sauce, it is to die for. It's so fucking good, man. And raw ahi tuna, man, I'm telling you, it's like it'll make your skin shine, it makes your hair shine. It's good stuff. We are living in the van. I can live with you. No, I'm not doing two dudes in one van. Two dudes, one van. Woo! Let hit. You still here, man? I seriously wish I could play music. Be like a DJ on the fucking live feed. Hello, my name's Chris, the DJ, and tonight for our entertainment hour, we are going to play your requests. I would like, yeah. How's life, dude? How's everything going? Dude, I know this, man. I've been doing YouTube and I'm not trying to blow up. If I just monetize at 500 subscribers and get a little bit of money, I would be happy. No joke. If you started same shit another day, you got any ladies in your life? So, dude, for YouTube, like what you've got to do, it's fucking crazy. Like one, you don't really make money off YouTube unless you become famous in music, because then when you put up a music video, that's what gets you a lot of views. And I know I got this book called YouTube Secrets by, fuck, I can't remember the guy's name. Rob. If we are real and really do this, I think I know people who might help us. Truthfully, man, you and I can do everything. Like I have a guy who does the editing. His name's Raymond Douglas. He's got mental. He's like super. He's got mental illness, but he's like a savant when it comes to editing stuff, and he does it all for me for free. So I'm not worried about other people getting involved unless they're financing things and they have a business plan where they're like, here's what you'll make, here's what we'll make. This is the format you have to follow. This is what you're going to have to do. I'm not fucking getting nobody else involved, and I'll tell you why. When I was doing that, remember the theme, the concert series where I was throwing raves? I let these two guys, this one guy was all right. His name was Tommy, man. He was cool, but he was dishonest about his criminal record, which actually cost us the next step of the big show. He didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell me he had a felony or felonies and was 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours. I know this. I have over 400 something fucking videos up. And no joke, man. I'm putting one up every fucking day. I'm on the community page every single day, writing a poem. I'm writing a poem every single day. They may just say fuck off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever, man. Well, let's see where it goes. Like, organic is the way to go. Like, in my opinion, the more organic it is, the more real it is. So, we'll figure it out, man. Listen, you got to go on the community. I got to figure out a way to get a hold of you. I'll talk to Jason and get your number, and I'll give you a call. So, the thing I know about YouTube with money wise, you have to get 150,000 views per video, which has to go up one video per week in 1 month to make $2,000. So, no, I'm sorry, to make $1,000. So it's very hard to make money on YouTube. And that's the other thing is, like, the niche that I chose, like, they don't make money ever. I've never seen it happen, dude. If it happens, cool. But like this one just being like an entertainment fucking artist page, I'd be fucking shocked if it blows up. The reason I'm a cucumber. Well, it was a cucumber. I mix it with my hummus. That way I'm not using bread. And cucumbers are really good for blood pressure too. So where you make money on YouTube is the people that have you advertise stuff. So if you get to a point where you're advertising, but again, it's all about your niche. So like I did a how to build the van, right? I reached out to all these places, man. I was doing affiliate marketing through Amazon. I was writing down Amazon's links to all the tools I was using, all the material, everything you needed to be able to purchase on the how-tos on my channel when I was doing how to do the van life from A to Z. It was like 1 to 20 episodes. I had fucking I followed everything to a T in the book YouTube Secrets. And dude, I'd get like 6 views. I was consistent with my uploads. Amazon fucking dropped me because nobody bought the links that I did the affiliate stuff with. And they're like, you have to re-register your affiliate stuff. And I'm like, what? Fuck you, dude. Like, I did all that work on those videos and you're going to drop me. But now if people go on there, you want me to send the link to Amazon? So what I did was I went on all those videos and I pulled every one of the affiliate links off that was under the hashtags because I'm like, fuck Amazon, dude. That's bullshit. And then I was doing all the thumbnails. I bought a YouTube thumbnail. It's a special way to make thumbnails for all your stuff. That didn't blow up, and I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna do the YouTube. So if I do sell a screenplay, and I do this progress like to the point where I get to success, then because I don't think people that write screenplays, unless they direct, produce, and act in it, they really don't make any like a lot of money. So my goal. All right, man. All right, you take it easy, bro. It was really great talking to you, man. I miss you. I hope you're doing good, bro. I really, really, really do, man. Um, so I'll finish out with this. Not, I'm still gonna keep talking to everybody, saying what's up. So the thing about YouTube was, I was like, well, I'm gonna keep this vlog, so to speak. I love you, man. I really love you too, dude. You take it easy, bro. I'll keep my. Hey, Chuck's doing all right, man. He's been doing good. I've been staying in touch with him for about 6 months. He's doing good. He's living in Columbus and hanging in there, going through the stairway to heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, um, anyhow, yeah, with YouTube, like, it's tricky, man. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. It's just gonna like be a vlog. So if I do sell, let's say like one of the songs that I made with a video, right? Let's say that works out for me creatively. Then I can get people that might be a fan of that section, and I can say, go check out my YouTube. And then it will monetize and bring me a little bit more of an income. Ultimately, like, I use YouTube as a way to try to make money in the future. I don't know if like it's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna stop for another year. Like, it's gonna be daily uploads for the next year, daily uploads with content, daily uploads with shorts, daily uploads on the community page, like 1 year of just fucking brute warrior energy where it's nonstop in your fucking face every single day. And then I can walk away and say, oh, let hit, you suck. Because now it only stops when you do. Yeah, thanks for that friendly reminder. Yeah, I know, but dude, it's exhausting, man. Plus, Ray's doing all this work too, dude. It's not like it's just me. Ray's doing a ton of work and not seeing a dime. He never complains about it, but I mean, like, I'm sending him content, sending him content, sending him content. And it's like, I'm not sending him any money, I should probably send him some money. I really should. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him some money. Maybe, you know what I'll do? I'll send him like a Walmart card. So if he wants to buy something sweet, he can. Money's easy to spend, but Walmart cards you could buy. I do it all on my own. Yeah, but I need help with the editing, dude. I had to get some, and the guy offered. I met him in a forum on a web page, and he's like, "I'll do it for you. I'll do it for free." Um, you know what? Sure, whatever. Um, it. I'll be right there. Constantly farting. Yeah, I can do that, but like, I don't know. Let me Constance, do me a solid. Go to all right, get a pen and a piece of paper, and once you have it, let me know. I'm going to send you my email. I'm going to give it to you right now, and then email me the info, and we'll start talking, and I'll start sending referrals. But listen, go on my channel first and look at the stuff. And okay, you got it? All right, it's trees for Zoe at gmail.com. That's TREESFOR at gmail.com. I'm an idiot. I'm so fucking tired. It's trees, TREESFORZOE at gmail.com. That's my email. Send me an email with the information, and what I'll do is I'll make sure to look it up. I'll look it up tonight, how to do this, and I'll get back to you. But before before I do anything else on the channel with that, I want you to go and look at my content, because some of it, like I used to try to do political satire. All right, later, bro. Love you, man. Um, I used to try to do like political satire and like social satire, and I made fun of. Okay, I used to make fun of things that might really piss off people. So you might like I wasn't real derogatory. The only time I ever swear is when I'm on the live feeds, because like I'm fucking human, man. Like I'm not gonna. I mean, I keep my videos pretty PG. If you go and look, they're not like they're not they're not. Some are offensive. The rated R one is can be it's definitely offensive, but it's funny. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I had fun making it, so I think it was funny. So everyone needs life insurance. Maybe you too. Nah, I'm gonna live forever. Yeah, maybe I do, but I'll be 100% with you right now. My budget, I know right now at this moment, I cannot afford it. But we'll figure something out, right? So, but yeah, if you want me to plug your life insurance, I'm definitely willing to do that. I mean, you know, if it helps you, cool, cool, whatever, I'll do it. And I'm not gonna ask anything in return. We'll do that for you. So send me an email tomorrow. And like I said, don't listen. My schedule is so busy right now. I'm having to write. I get up at 4:30 in the morning and I write for 45 minutes. Then I do visualization for 15 minutes. And then I do like a gratitude list, some reading, some meditation, and then I go back to sleep for about an hour or two. And then I get up and start my day. I'm Ubering and working. Uh, while you're alive, wealthy people use it all the time to earn wealth. Okay, sounds good to me. You can celebrate my birthday right now. Happy birthday to Big Daddy Cobra. Happy birthday to Let Hit. It's everybody's birthday. Happy birthday to Constantly Harding. Happy birthday to you. And many more. So, but yeah, so I have a huge schedule. I'm gonna do that tonight, but like, please, like, we got to communicate and get it done, and boom, I can put it right in the content, because I have so much on my plate with trying to balance out the next year. If I do this, I have to like get it right away while it's fresh on my brain. So communicate with me as soon as possible. All right, I've been talking for 72 minutes straight, and I don't even know how I'm doing it. Somebody else's turn. Go. What's everybody's favorite thing to eat? Mine, when I break my diet, is pizza. I love pizza. Oh. All right, we got 2 minutes, and then I got to get out of here because I am exhausted, and I need to put my Uber Eats on. Try to get them third shift drunks to give me their money. Smoked ribeye. Ooh, that sounds. I've never had that. That sounds amazing. Oh my God. You know what I did have when I was in Florida? What made me think of that? I had. Listen to me. I'm like, what is everybody doing? I'm like, oh, this is my turn to talk. Fucking narcissism. Okay. What about you, Sam Surrey? What's your favorite food? Constantly farting? What about you? What's your favorite food? Oh yeah, the van's been running good. Actually, so since you're asking a question, I'll shoot it. Dude, I need something to drink. Give me 2 seconds. All right, you guys are gonna think I'm horrible. I've been cheating. That is in Arizona, and it's got sugar in it, but that's okay. Where is my fucking drink? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it in Arizona, baby. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I'm gonna eat some peanut butter. No, I'm not gonna do any peanut butter right now. I can't believe I ate all that cheese. I need to eat another apple or I'm gonna be in trouble. All right. Another one of my best friends while living on the road and eating oatmeal. So I was getting ready to go to the White Sands Desert in New Mexico, and I'm driving there, and I look at my dash, and God bless the universe for giving me this vehicle, but it says your one tire pressure is 30 and the other two are 41, 50, and the other one's 0. But the other one was zeroed out because I had to replace the spare. I'm driving down the road and I'm like, cheese, yeah, what kind of cheese? I just ate a bunch of cheese. I eat a lot of apples with it too. That way the fiber keeps me from getting blocked up. I'm driving up this hill. I see this huge canyon. And what's great about driving on the road is as you're going up the hills, the canyons grow. So if you're listening to sweet music, it like creates this ethereal connection with nature. I look at that and panic. I turn around. Well, I stop. I'm like, please fucking tell me there's a fucking tire shop close to where I'm at. 6 miles. I'm like, that's fucked up. I'm like, I gotta get to Walmart. Because you can get tires $100 a piece in Walmart. Of course, I'm Walmart. It's like my wife. If I had one, her name would be Wall. Her middle name would be Mart. Anyhow, I fucking slam on the brakes on the side of the road. Not real intense, but pull over, put in Walmart. It says like 9 miles away. And I'm like, fuck, dude. So I'm driving fast, popping in neutral. Driving fast, popping in neutral. Driving fast, popping in neutral to like conserve my gas. And then I started driving real fast. That way, if like the tire blew, I could like be okay, which was probably stupid, not thinking at all. So I pull into the tire place. I've got $100 cash and everything else is on my credit card. But I had $100 on my credit card as well. Oh no, I had $22 on my credit card. And how I was making cash as I went through Texas and Florida and Louisiana, as I was doing Uber Eats, they had opportunities where they give you a lot of money for an extended period of time to be able to take out your orders. And I pull into the tire shop. I'm like, all right, God, this is all you, bro. I can't do it. You got to do it, bro. I can't do it. And I pull in there, park, go out, and I see a big sign that says financing. And I'm like, okay, here we go. I walk in. Hello, what's your name? Oh, Chris Malilla. What's yours? Da-da-da. Sweet. Yeah, van life. Woo, flat tire. Oh, I'm here. Gotta get new tires. Ah. How old are they? 50,000 miles. All right, here we go. Let's try to get you financed. First finance application goes through. No. I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm like, what's the other one? He's like, oh, you could try this one. I'll try that one. Bing! It goes through. I'm like, no fucking way. They're like, your limit is $2,100. I'm like, what? So I get $400 tires because I'm not going to be greedy. Because I plan on getting rid of this thing before 70,000 miles, which is 19,000 more miles, and I'm going to get a bigger one. Because that's what you do. You just keep re-giving your car to get a new one, and then keep the warranty. So it's like you don't have to worry about mechanical stuff, and just keep doing that. Keep that momentum rolling. And It helps build the credit, except when you trade the car in or pay it off in full, then your credit score drops like 60 points. So anyhow, back to the point. This ups my credit, so it's a good thing to have these tires. They put all the tires on. I didn't have to pay a fucking dime, not one dime. They're like, well, the application fee is either $10 or $25. I've got $22 on my card. And I'm like, I believe, God, I believe. I'm like, let's do this. So it goes through, $25. I'm like, he's like, we can't give you your car keys back until you pay that application fee. I'm like, okay. I go to my bank. I'm fucking panicked, right? Now, my one bank account had negative $600 in it because the finance place took an extra 2 months worth of payments out of my bank. I got the one fixed. So I was like, I'm fucked. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Faith in God. Call my good buddy JL. I'm like, Jimmy, this is what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. Tires broke. Blah, 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 blah. Got to get it up. Blah, blah, blah. $25. Blah, blah, blah. Give it right back to you. Blah, blah, blah. All right, go ahead. Give me your car number. Here's your car number. Boom. Drive out of there. Back on the road. 4 brand new tires. Went to the White Sands Desert. It was fucking sick. You'll see those shots on the Primitive Bliss video coming out in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to go to a recording studio and get a professional recording in regards to that song. That way it sounds good, not like the other one, Closure. Closure I recorded in the van on a computer laptop using the mic that was in the computer, which is why its sound quality is such shit. Or maybe it's because my voice is bad and the guitar sucks too. But either way, I'm still going to put that shit up. If you ever get a chance to travel, go to New Mexico and the White Sands Desert. So, one thing I definitely did, I could show you right now, is that's my what I like to call the living room. It's the front dash, but if you look, I've got everything looking virtually like brand new because I went and got some Armor All right here. Where's it at? It's over there. I went and got Armor All, and I always Armor All'd everything, but like I noticed that like dust was really getting in spots. It would drive me absolutely crazy because like I like having a clean house, and so I started like, I'm like, man, what can I do to like clean this crap off the spots? So I had like a razor with a cloth over it, but the razor will still go through the cloth. So it dawned on me, I'm like, dude, use a toothbrush. And I started like doing the Armor all over everything and toothbrushing everything like in the cracks. Dude, it made the vehicle look brand new. Next time, I'm going to use air duster for computer cleaners if they still have that stuff, and I'm going to spray that in between everything to really knock the shit out of that and make everything look like fucking brand new. Keep the vehicle nice and clean because like I really believe this. Like if you are in a clean environment and you see things organized, it makes you feel organized. It makes me feel organized and clean. And it's like I noticed I'll smile more. My interactions with people are better. Things like that, Very near. Yes. All right, everybody. It has been fun. I've been going for almost an hour and a half, and I'm fucking mentally drained. So, you really need 2 forms of ID to buy it? I'm not fucking going through that. I'll just go to a fucking mechanic's place and see if I can use air. Yeah, you should use 2 forms of ID. That shit, I used to huff that stuff when I was a kid. It's fucking nasty. I don't even know why I said it because I'm tired. All right, everybody. Been a great night. Stay tuned. Check out the content. We're going to keep it coming. Whether you check it out or not, it ain't stopping. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Talk to you later, guys and gals. Bye.